Hello, everyone. Virginia Martin just wanted to share an altered composition book that I embellished. I had gotten the book, naked book, if you will, from Malia, and I will link her YouTube channel in the description box. She had done the front and inside covers. I'll show you the back cover, and that this is how the front cover was, just like that, with this print. So what I did on the front was to color in pink those elements. I added "This is Life." I added this sticker. I added this whole piece here. And I added this. And this is just a little dangle here, or paper clip. I added the sticker, the little butterfly, just to make it a little bit more interesting and to make it colorful because the black was mostly black and white. And I added this washi right here. Also, I decided to do, this is markers across all the pages in different colors, so that as you open the page, you could see those little bits of those colors on the page. And I wanted to just have a decorative element. So inside, Malia had already put these little booklets, and it has little pages there, as you can see. I just added this sticker. She already had this on the inside. And this is another one. I just added this sticker. And here, this is where I started to then embellish it. And I added washi to reinforce the spine a little bit. This is like an art journal, glue book, pseudo junk journal, if you will. So I just added that. This is just tag outlines, if you will. You could write on it in color or whatever. Then here I did the same. Added this sentiment. Just added these are all stickers. These are all little spots to write, if you will. The same thing here. I drew that, and I added washi on a lot of the pages on the as a border. I love washi as a border, especially on the composition books. So this is something I also drew. Again, writing spots. I added this. This is a Tim Holtz washi. This is another piece of washi, and another little sticker there. Washi. I just think this looks so pretty on the edge of the pages, and I do it mostly when I do the composition books. Washi, and I tipped in this page, and this is where when you have stickers and you finish with the stickers, what's left behind, I like to use that because these are all little writing spots, or you can put pictures or whatever. So I tucked in this page, and the back I added another one that I had, and this washi there holding it together, a little tuck spot, washi. So all these things I'm showing you this is what I did to the book. I'll show you the elements that she had already. This is a page that I put it in, a little embossing there with the owl. I drew that and added the washi. This is a mason jar outline, if you will, that I had. So I cut a coloring page to that shape, and just left it there because this could be colored, but I just thought that would be cute there. This is more of those, just outlining those shapes. And this is some actual tags with my paper punch that I cut out in these shapes, but I kept the outline. I thought this would be useful also because you can always color that in, write something in there. The washi's there. Again, washi. This is I embossed this craft looking paper. I embossed it. And this is for texture in the journal because I like textures in journals also. And washi there. Just little corner stickers, washi, more texture. So again, this is an embossing folder, so I just did it on this craft paper and put it there for, for texture. And I like to feel different textures in my journals. And this is just decorative. More washi there. Just a little tuck spot. I had actually colored that as a masterboard on these both sides. So I just said, let me just put it as a little tuck spot. This is a card, part of a card actually. So I just took this part out that says this, and then just with washi, just put it there on the page. Washi, more washi. And this was a tuck spot as well up here with this puzzle looking piece. And I added this little rainbow stickers with the washi. I just love the washi. Sticker lady there, washi. I just think it makes it looks pretty. This is I had taken this from a magazine. This actually this was a wallpaper image, and I just cut it out. Added the a cup a day and just made these little things like it's pouring into the cup. Again, I did a paper punch and just kept the paper after I punched out the shape. Little sticker, washi. Some pages I just put washi or a sticker to just embellish the page because I like to do that. These are just some sentiment pages. Washi there. More washi. Washi. It was so pretty. I just really love the way this came out. Little butterfly. And again, one of these things these were whale tails that I had, and once I finished using the sticker part of it, I just kept the part where it was on and added it to the page. I just love the look of that. Washi, sticker. Here is a few pieces of washi. I just put it, excuse me, across the bottom here just to add something to the page. I didn't want to leave the page totally blank. And this is a little tab that I made there. This piece of an envelope. This is an actual note card I tucked in there. It's another tuck spot. Actually, I had colored this as a masterboard and just put it in there as a tuck spot. That's just sticker. I had this also. Again, you could writing spot, coloring, whatever you want to do with that. Another piece that I actually, this is all part of that big masterboard I had done. So I made this into the belly band and just tucked another piece of that in there. Butterfly, a little sticker up there. And this Malia had done. She had pre-stamped this image with her this type of stamp or stencil. I believe it was stencil. She had already had that on the page, so I left it alone. I added that sticker on that page. Most of it I embellished and altered. But some of her, I left obviously some of the stenciling she had already done because it looked pretty. This is a die cut I have that has those little flowers. So I just did the die cut and put it on the page. Sticker. This is just stickers. This is the transparent sticky notes. I said, hey, they would be nice decorative for the page, but you could also take it off and use it. So I did that in a few spots in the book. This is another sticky note, floral sticker, washi tape, sticker, tickets. This is another. I think it was part of a card. This piece I made into a pocket, and this is part of from my writing board. Not writing board, my master board that I had cut some pieces from, like the other ones I showed before. Just a sticker. Washi up there. This is part of the stamping that was Malia had done already in the book, so I left it alone. Washi. This is a little tuck spot. I put the sentiment in there. Washi, and this is more transparent sticky notes. So, like I said, I just left it there. I thought it looked pretty, and you can always use it, obviously. So I thought that was a nice thing to put there. Sticker. This I made a little mini belly band, if you will, but I had taken this from a magazine. It said inspired. So I said, oh, this is perfect because it was narrow enough that it would fit. And this is from some packaging. I just put the little cupcake in there. Sticker. This is stamping from before. I added these stickers. I added this with the floral little flower there. It's like a little pocket, if you will. Pockets. This has I just put the tag in there. Then this here tag. I thought that was cute on the page. Sticker. This is part of what Malia had stamped on the page, so I left it alone. I put that there. And this is an ice cream cone that opens up to a little writing spot. And of course, you could write all around the page as well. Sticker. This was a piece of letterhead that I took this from the top of the letterhead, just then taped there, and then just made this into a little open or hidden writing spot, if you will, on the page. But that was cute. More of that transparent sticky notes. That's from a magazine. Sticker. This is an envelope that I turned inside out into this because this was the inside of the envelope. I thought it was so pretty and closed it to become an envelope. So it's an envelope on this side. So I just, with the paper clip, I held it down with the paper clip. And the paper clip has, I had made this before, these little tags and just put little stickers on there. But I thought that'd be decorative on the side of the journal. This is some stenciling. This is just another piece of like regular scrapbook paper to do a border. I like borders on the composition books. Again, this is that piece after you take the stickers out. Sticker. This is a napkin. I did this on the napkin and then I just glued the napkin to the page after I had done this. Well, this I drew on the napkin with, I think, alcohol markers. So that's another textural page, if you will. Then I have some stamps that I just stamped on the side of the page. It's a sentiment, more of the stamping. So that would be pretty. This is an emboss. I embossed this with my machine. And it's so pretty. It's another textural spot. I love embossing things. And it's a card. Obviously, you could write on it too if you chose. More stamping. Sentiment, stamping. Stamping. And this is just washi on top holding this paper. And this is another little tuck spot. This is some packaging below here that I just put washi on top of it. Put this little tag. Put this from a magazine. This is more little gnome stamp that I have. Usually the stamping comes on the other side too, as you can see. And this is just a little girl image I got from a magazine. But this itself is an envelope that I just stuck on the page, or both pages. Has a little postcard inside. I just put the little flower on the top, on the outside. Same thing here. This is the flap on the other side, and this is the postcard. So I'm going to leave that there and then just added this other sticker on the other side. Let's see. So I just stuck it on there. More stamping. This is another piece of paper you can write on. This, I think, is vellum. So I just put this little mini paper clip to hold it there. And the other side also. Another little tuck spot with this little card. These are butterfly washi. Then I use another transparent sticky note to decorate the page. Again, you could definitely use sticky notes. And this is a magazine. No, I think this is washi also. More of the butterflies. Those were stickers. Little sticker here. And this is part of the stamping that was already on the page. Another little, the stickers. This is to decorate the page. This is a belly band I made. This is some stickers holding the belly band. This is part of a card that I just took that from part of it and put it in the belly band. The same thing with this one. With some animal stickers there. Butterfly sticker. These are stickers, floral stickers. More washi. This is a little pocket. This is part of the masterboard I had. And I just cut it out into like a shape of an envelope and just stuck this in there. A little card to write on. Sticker. This is, you know that paper. I forgot when you do a party and it's crepe, not crepe. I think maybe it is crepe paper. But anyway, I just did strips. I had gotten that from packaging and then glued it on there. Another textural page and just added the sticker. Sticker there. This is just a paper to write on. It comes off if you wanted to. More stickers. Stickers. Again, I use that other thing to have writing spots in here. Sentiment. One of these lady stickers. Very pretty. This was already here, stamped. And this is just another pocket I had made with some pseudo tickets. A magazine. I put her there. This is a napkin actually back here. This is all a napkin that I glued to the page and then did glitter glue around it. So that's another bit of a textural spot. And then it kind of came off on the other side, so I left it because it makes it a little bit of it has an embossed feeling. So I left that alone. I put her there. This is another one of those dangly things I had made. A sticker there. Washi. And this is just another embossed, scrapbook paper. And then I just highlighted that. And then put here this little sentiment in there. A little more of a lady sticker, washi. Sticker, again, one of these things there. Washi. I put this from a magazine. Thought that was pretty. And this is just from a piece of a little calendar, desk calendar that I have. I put it like a little writing spot there. And this is just a sentiment there. And this comes from, I think when I did this marking here, it came off on this page. So I just left it because that decorates a page in itself. In its shape of, obviously you can see a mason jar. So because I think I use alcohol markers, it kind of bled through on the other pages, which is fine. I like the effect. See, so I left all those pages alone. This is part of the stamping that was there already. See, even up to here. So I left those pages like that alone. More ink, a little stamp that I have for there. And more of that, just to decorate. This was a doily that I colored and put that sentiment there. More of that little stamp. Usually these stamps come on the other side, so you kind of have a dual thing. So this is wax paper. I put this little tab on there so you could open it up. And then here I put some sentiments from another book I have. So it's this, and then below it. So that was nice. I try to really incorporate different elements. Sticker, just to make it interesting. Sticker. So I'll probably definitely use this as a glue book. Art journal, not too much because this paper is not that great for wet media. This is more like stickers, and this is from a notebook, but I just combine it together to make that border. This is all washi tape, so I just kind of made a little pattern there. This is part of the stamping that was already there. This is a sticker. Again, one of these things. A gnome sticker that bled through on the other side. This is a border I stuck on there. I had done this page. I did that. So I just attached it with washi there, and then on both sides. So, and this is just something I cut from the magazine, but I kind of added this to her, and this was all something I added to this wall. This is washi, sticker, washi, tickets, another one of those little dangly things that I had made a little while ago from some packaging items. More of the sticky notes. A sticker that has a little shaker thing in there. Washi, sentiment, stamping. This is just a fabric flip. And this I did put 2 pages together because of the brad. So it's just 2 pages together because the brad is on this side, but I put this washi there to cover the brad, but just to secure it a little bit more. This is a stamping. Washi tape. This is an image from, I think, maybe a calendar or a magazine, and then I just put this on top of there. It's another little tuck spot, that's packaging. And this says that. This is washi, stamping, more washi there. This is more of the sticky notes. The transparent sticky notes. This is bled through from the other page I'm going to show you, but I liked it because they kind of it decorates this page also, so I didn't mind that. And this is the final page. I love her. This is actually packaging down here. As you can see, then this is the napkin overlay of it. And I liked her, and I put the sentiment. Just start and keep going. Enjoy every bite of life. So that was very pretty. And then here's the the cover. And this is one Malia. I already have put this here. I just put a sticker on it. I did put this butterfly with this sentiment. And she had put the music paper there. And this is the back. And I just love the colorfulness of the sides when you do it like that. And here it is. Thank you all for watching. Bye.